Hello dear students, welcome back to Kiran Prajapati channel. Today we are going to see operations on complex numbers. Not simply operations but a Python program to do so. So what we are going to do in this is we will be writing a program in Python for doing the addition of complex number, to find the conjugate of complex number, plotting a complex number, how we can translate a complex number, how complex numbers can be rotated by 90 degree, 180 degree and 270 degree, and how a scaling of complex number can be done. So let's have a look on our Python program. Start with our program. We are going to import two modules, sys and matplotlib. Sys is to include some functions from this particular module, so that's the reason we are going to write import sys, because we are going to make functions from this module, use of functions from this module. And matplotlib is for visualization purpose, as we are going to do some plotting, graphs and all. For that purpose we can make use of matplotlib, and from that I am going to make use of my pyplot package. Okay, so that's the reason matplotlib.pyplot I have written. I have included two sets, that is S and S1. In set S I am having only one complex number, that is 1 plus 1j. In the other set I am having 2 plus 3j, 4 plus 5j. So that is the set S1. Here I have written a print statements for menu, because I want to do number of operations, so it would be good if I give a menu for this program. So here the print statements are there, like addition of a complex number, conjugate, plotting of a complex number, doing translation, rotating a complex number, scaling a complex number. So I have just created a menu for the 6 jobs which I want to do, and for 7 and lastly I have written for an exit. Okay, I have initialized a variable c as yes. So while the c is yes, it is going to show me the choices. Okay, so I'm just taking the user choice in this choice variable. I'm asking the user to enter the operation whatever the user wants to perform. So it should be an integer input, so it is going to have choices from 1 to 6. So for the 1 it is addition, so I just take the inputs from the user, enter first number, enter second number. I'm taking the inputs, but I am changing into a complex number by writing this complex, as we do for int, for having complex number, so that this the real and the imaginary parts can be considered. We write a complex. So I taken a equal complex input, entered first number, and then I have asked the user to input the second number and turned into complex number, and it is addition, so I will simply do a plus b, and I'm printing the addition. So if you see, I am running the program. I am entering the choice as 1 because I want to add the number, so I will be just entering the number 1 plus 1j, and the second number I will just enter 2 plus 2j. So as you can see, the answer which I am getting is 3 plus 3j. The addition is being performed. And when the choice is 2, that is conjugate, so simply with the help of the conjugate function we can do that. So I am taking n as the complex number from the user so that I can find the conjugate. The same way I took a and b, the same way I am going to take n, and then I write n dot conjugate. So with the help of this particular n dot conjugate function, we are going to get the conjugate of our complex number. Let's see by running it. So I just enter 2 for the conjugate operation. It tells me enter the complex number to find the conjugate, so I write 2 plus 3j. So the conjugate is 2 minus 3j. The third operation, that is plotting a complex number. Let's see how a complex number is plotted. So I am entering the choice as 3, so elif choice 3. Then I take the point x and y. Okay, so I know that the real part can be taken from a complex number via writing x dot real, and the imaginary can be taken as x dot image. Okay, so I am considering s1 What was my S1? This two complex numbers. So actually I am going to now plot this two complex numbers. Okay, 2 plus 3j and 4 plus 5j. Means 2 comma 3 point aega and the other would be 4 comma 5. So the real parts would be taken in this particular set list. Yes. So it will be the real part are 2 and 4, 2 comma 4, and in the y it would be 3 comma 5. So here it would be 2 comma 4 and 3 comma 5, x and y. Then I am doing plot. So using matplotlib.pyplot, we make use of plot function. So those points would be plotted along x and y axis. Why I write RO is because of red circle. R is for the color red and the O is signifying here the circle. So RO is red circles. If I want blue circle, I can write BO. Say if I want the points to be plotted as plus sign, so I will write R plus. So red color plus signs would be shown in my plot. Then I am just specifying the axis with the help of like what axis will be there. Negative x axis, negative y, positive x, positive y, that way. So it is minus 7 plus 7, another is this is x minus 7 to plus 7, and this is y minus 7 to plus 7. So I just specify the limits or the coordinates, you can say, and then I write plt.show because I want to actually see the plot. So let's run this. Here I enter the choice 3, that is we want to plot a complex number. So I just enter 3 and we are taking set S. So S was having 2 plus 3j and 4 plus 5j. So as you can see, 2 on x-axis and 3 from y-axis, 4 on x-axis plus 5j, that is on from y-axis. So you can see that this is one complex number 2 plus 3j, and this is another complex number, that is 4 plus 5j. The choice 4 is regarding translating a complex number, so it is more like a addition only. So I just take translating factor in t. So I will have to enter a complex number, and that complex number or the translating factor would be added to my x, and x I am taking from S1. So S1 is having two complex numbers, so in that two complex number my t would be added. So it is more like a addition only, you can say. And then I am just plotting the results of the translation. So let's look at the results. On giving the operation as 4, that is translating, it is asking me to enter a complex number. So I enter 1 plus 1j. So that is what is added to the two complex numbers in the set which we declared in S1, two complex numbers. This 1 plus 1j is added to individually to both of them, and this is the result of the translation. The next operation for the choice 5 is regarding rotation. So we will have to take how much rotation we want to do for a complex number. So I will ask the user to enter the degree for rotation, that is 90, 180 or 270. If the degree entered are 90, if or it is 180, if it is 270, then what all things would be happening. So in the list plot I will have x into 1j if it is 90 degree, x into minus 1 if it is 180 degree. So in S we had only one complex number, so with that one complex number 1j would be multiplied, here minus 1 would be multiplied, and here minus 1 plus minus 1j would be multiplied. Okay, and then accordingly x-axis and y-axis values would be set in this particular list via x dot real and x dot imaginary. While plotting I will have to write x comma y considering whatever is there in my x list and y list, and RO, that is for a red circle. I am setting the axis limits like this, and I am writing plt.show for showing the plot. Okay, so let's run this. Okay, so I want to do operation 5, that is rotation, and now I will have to enter the degree, that is 90. So the answer, when I multiply this 1 plus 1j as it was there in my set S, 1 plus 1j, when I multiply it with 1j it becomes minus 1 plus 1j. So minus 1 on x-axis and 1 on y-axis. So as you can see, minus 1 on one axis and 1 on y-axis. Okay, actually the multiplication is done. I will just show you an example of this. Say this is my complex number 1 plus 1j, and I have to rotate it by 90 degree. So 1 plus 1j into 1j, so it is 1j and plus 1j square. So j square is minus 1, so 1j minus 1, so that is minus 1 plus 1j. So this is the axis value, and this is y-axis value. So it is minus 1 and 1, that is in the second quadrant it would be. So same way the rotations can be done for 180 degree and 270 degree. Choice 6 is for scaling. I just take a floating point number for as a scaling factor, so that is taken as s, and then I just multiply with my complex number. So no major difference we will be able to see in when we do the scaling here. So let's, and the rest of the part is same we do for plotting that resultant complex number after the scaling. And it is for the choice equal 7 is for exiting purpose, so I just call sys dot exit. Otherwise I just print that it is a incorrect input. So all these things, choice, the menu will go on running until the C value is S. Yes, true. Okay, so this is going to run until I just press some incorrect input. It is going to work. Will run for the scaling now. So I just put the operation as 6, and I want to write the scaling factor. I'm just going to write 5.0 as a scaling factor, and our complex number was 1 plus 1j, so into 5 would be 5 plus 5j. So as you can see here, on 5 on x-axis and 5 on y-axis. So this is only the thing we are able to see in the scaling. No major difference, actual scaling or of size or shape we are able to see over here. And then I just press 7 so that I can exit. Hope you would have liked the video. If you have understood it, please click the like button. Do try it in Python, and also share with your friends who will be surely benefited by this program, this coding, seeing such outputs and how it works and all. And if you have not subscribed my channel till yet, do subscribe my channel. Thank you, students.